And like in this situation, y'all, I'm sitting here thinking, like, let's just be real. Someone tried to or did sacrifice a chosen one. And you warp the energy, you swap the energy. Okay, what is warp the energy? I think I gotta explain this. A lot of people that don't explain, I think you just, let me hush. I think you gotta explain it. What is warped energy? Warped energy. Warped energy is when injustice is justice and justice is injustice. That's what warped energy is. That's what warped energy is. Somebody did all this devilment, and now the chances of the energy staying like this is great. I mean, thank God you can recall your energy back. Thank God you can bring your energy back. So just knowing that, you know you just detoured and delayed. So how long are you gonna keep delaying and detouring? I'm gonna keep saying this again. For you to warp energy to this degree, you want the dark to win. All right, I've been hearing this a lot for the last couple of weeks. Oh, they accept the opposite. They love the opposite. I can hear the Astro say, it's like curious, like, Okay, so it's like, okay, well, if you like warped energy, so what y'all telling God? You telling God, if enough of us do this, God, if enough of us do this, God, you ain't got no choice but to accept us. No, that's not gonna be it. Dark is dark and light is light. Dark is dark and light is light. Y'all are wanting the darkness. If you like my opposite, you like what she is willing to deal with. You like what she succumbed to. You like how easy it is to get along with her. And you want everybody to be that way? Okay, let me show you what the light is then. The light is healing. The light is a good day. Y'all got all these people stealing these chosen ones' energy, and it still ain't going nowhere. What you thought if you kept me in this situation where I do this little movie? See, God knew about this movie. God knew about these tests. Somebody said a joke, said you're a tool, you're a toilet tool for God. I've been a tool for God my whole life. I feel sorry for y'all out there that don't even realize what your mission is from God. This is my mission since 2023. I've been doing missions for God since I was 25. I'm 41 years old. Well, let's just say 44. Hell, I'ma still look younger than you. Let's just say 44. Cause all you who doing magic just giving me your youth. I haven't did nothing to you. I haven't hurt you. You don't even know me. I was a regular old family man. And don't get me wrong, I know my ex-wife did something ridiculously stupid. So it's like I'm preaching to the choir, right? But I want y'all to know, I ain't never seen this part of the world before. I got my own stuff. I didn't never have to sacrifice nobody. I didn't have to join no organization to put somebody in a hole. I don't have to look at somebody in a bottle or in a box and get ideas. I ain't got to cipher through somebody's barrel or stuff. I ain't got to sacrifice nobody and put everything that they know and everything that they ever earned and everything they ever worked for in a barrel so some loser can come and get it for free of charge. I never had to do that. I went to work. I hustled. I worked hard. And now in this situation, y'all are learning slowly why plugs don't rob plugs. I learned something in the street when I was young, when I kept trying to avoid the streets. But these OGs was around me, and they used to say this, tell these jokes. Look like the streets chose you. Because I would always get out of stuff. The streets would always save me somehow. They were like, your streets don't choose nobody. And one of the OGs looked at another OG and said, what is like 1 or 2 a hood? I still didn't want to deal with the streets, and I still didn't want to embrace the streets. But I learned right then and there why plugs don't rob plugs. And I had to learn that in the streets. While everybody was out there, while you out there looking and you talking about, music that we listen to, but you don't know where we come from. Let me tell y'all something. You keep calling me Jesus. My life was horrible. You figure Jesus would have had a better life, I don't know, but my life was horrible. Thank you for calling me Jesus, but I seriously doubt that I'm Jesus. It's an honor to be called Jesus when you had such a horrible life like I did. I was a plain sacrificial baby. And you still out there doppelganging me and emulating me and copying and pasting me and giving me the hell as if I'm the one that's copying and pasting me. Y'all still practicing being losers. See what I'm saying? Keeping me tired, giving my energy away. I could give you all my energy and you still won't be the light. You can make all the pills you want and you still won't be the light. Listen to what I'm telling you. I've been doing missions for God since I was 25. I earned this. You want to call me the toilet bowl warrior now, so what was I in the past? The street warrior, the hood warrior? The stay on your feet warrior in the mud and not on your knees? The manly warrior? The strong warrior? The striving warrior? The honorable warrior? The list goes on. I done played many roles for God and did many missions for God. All I've been noticing y'all doing was sacrificing me, stealing light, and I heard somebody rip the cord apart, trying to hold so much tension. All you witches and warlocks out there, sacrificing people like got the light of Jesus Christ. Now you better hope to God I wasn't Jesus Christ. Cause they saying in the astro you broke Jesus present. Just like I said with Moses. If God would have gave Moses that staff, right after God gave Moses the staff, you jumped Moses, took the staff, and broke the staff, trying to use the staff. And now you want to give back the staff? I always thought this movie was a joke. I thought this test was a joke. I still think it's an absolute joke. The best thing that I learned in it is all. I think it's absolutely hilarious. And I can't wait till God tell me to bring my energy back. Ooh, I pray for that. But what we gonna say about the people who actually out there trying to actually doppelgang, copy and paste, and sacrifice a chosen one? 144,000 chosen one. I can almost guarantee that was a test, and you failed miserably. And I can guarantee that everybody else who got the other 143,000 chosen ain't even think about it. They would probably gave the same opportunity, but knew better to do it. So they sat back. So the big dogs, to the ones who was brave enough to do it, sitting back and just watching y'all fall. I can fall and you still gonna fall. For why is that? How is that? How is we gonna fall if you fall? Because you sabotaged everything. You stole all my mail. You doppelganged me. You destiny swapped with me. None of the information that's supposed to came to me didn't even come to me. It came to you instead of coming to me. So if I fall, it ain't gonna be my fault that I fail. So you gonna fall for making me fall. You can't play God. Y'all try to play God, bro. You didn't try to play me. You didn't try to play a chosen one. Y'all try to play God. I'm telling you, my father is something else. Now y'all sick. I heard another thing. Somebody burned the whole hood up. Y'all sat there enjoying the sight of somebody burning you up. Y'all sat there enjoying the sight of somebody who are doing you in, doing you wrong, killing you slowly. So let's dig into this. What was your problem? Your problem was you were scared that you thought I was gonna tell something about you. I don't even know some of y'all. The ones that felt like this, I don't even know y'all. What was you scared of? What you hiding? I don't even know y'all. So let's dig a little deeper. Well, what else was it? It was probably money too, but no, it wasn't just that. It was you a hater. All right, let's look a little deeper. It was because you didn't want to change. You want somebody to burn you up. Not only do you want somebody to burn you up, you want to learn how they burning people up so you can start burning people up. You want to stay in that low vibrational frequency. You don't want to move forward. You don't want to have something in your life. You don't want to be something in your life. You want to continue to do the same thing every day. Talk about folks. Judge people. Laugh at people. Go nowhere. Keep the slums. Keep the hood. Keep the poor. And make sure they look like us, black folks. Our own color doing this to our own selves, bro. They said another gift that I supposed to got passed around so much it's full of clutter. It ain't even no good. They gotta clean it. Y'all done stole so much and gave it to a demon. All that's been accounted for. I wasn't even looking for getting none of it. I was just looking, and I'm still looking for the day to come where you heathens get back what you gave to me. I can care less about the money. I can care less about anything that you done to me on this physical plane. But I do care about justice. Oh, you better know it's a long way from being over. It's just now getting started. So just know you ruined your own opportunity. You sacrificed your own opportunity because you were scared to move forward. You were scared to cleanse yourself. Let me tell you something. The best time of my life was the time in my life when I had to cleanse myself when I finally got out the streets. I thought it would be the worst time, but it turned out to be the best time of my life when I had to cleanse myself, when I finally left the wrong people alone. The best time of my life was when I had to actually take care of my family. These are the points of my life that I thought were going to be the most horriblest times of my life. These are the times of my life that I thought was going to be absolutely, utterly disturbing. I didn't want to do it. I thought it was boring. I thought it was everything else, but they turned out to be the best moments of my life. And y'all out here sacrificing them because you're scared. And sat there and burned up a whole neighborhood because you're scared to move forward. Threw away everybody's opportunity. Now you hide it with money that's going to kill you. Trying to kill you. That's what Judas money look like. It ain't worth it. All money not good money. I guess we all finna learn that, right? I already knew it. I guess we all finna learn how important ancestors is too. Y'all sit there and just taking people's stuff and trying to make it your own as if God retarded. Now what you gonna do? How you gonna put that back? Go read in 1 Samuel when they took something of God. And then they had the people, they went to war. And then after the war, they went and said, how can we put this back? You gotta put that back. How can you put this back together, y'all? You're gonna have to ask high priests that's not witches and warlocks. How can we make this back right? Because I swear to God, until you do that, your life ain't gonna be right. It ain't gonna ever get right. It's always gonna be something wrong. It's gonna be something wrong with your body. It's gonna be something wrong with your finances. It's gonna be something wrong all the time, around the clock. You're gonna blame your relationship because it's so bad, around the clock. I'm telling you, y'all was set up, probably by your own organization. And it was their job to do that. Are you gonna be foolish enough to sacrifice somebody so precious to God? Is you gonna be foolish enough to steal from a person that God gifted? Is you gonna be foolish enough to steal the light of God and put it in who you feel like God should have put it in? A whole demon? Now let me tell you, let me go back to this light stuff. What is light and what is darkness? Darkness is sicknesses, illnesses. When I left the streets, I had to cleanse myself from the darkness, so I had to get into the light. The light is what healed me. But you're telling God you don't want no light on earth. Well, you can go ahead and best believe that the sex is gonna be terrible. The drug is gonna be terrible. Your relationships is gonna be terrible, because everything that make your relationship good is of God. Everything that make you feel good is of God. Everything that heals you is God. It is the light. It is the light. You trying to kill the light? So you basically telling God, I don't want you here, God. We don't want you here on earth. Y'all act like God is supposed to give y'all some kind of gift of the night, the gift of darkness. No, you basically telling God, we don't want you here on earth, God. We want to be able to do this, and we want you to make us feel good while we're doing it. No, this is how God is in sex. This is how it feels in sex when God ain't there. STDs to the galore. Burning love. Now, I ain't picking on nobody who got this stuff, but you can go get help for this stuff, and not only can you get help for this stuff, you can actually heal yourself from this stuff. I know. You can't tell me. I know. I done healed myself and many more. I know. If you want to heal yourself, you got to move different. You can't go back to them same folks that contaminated you in the first place. You can't go back to that same hole. You can't go back to that same disgustingness. You got to actually change yourself. You got to change your mindset. You got to change your heart in order to change your body. You got to really change yourself internally. Your soul and your spirit and your body got to be on one accord. So y'all telling God y'all don't want God here? That's what y'all telling God. Y'all sat there and did the most. Every little dime I made, y'all gave it to people that was a slap, just disgusting people here. I'm going to try to switch up my words because I don't want to call y'all out, because even the hints is hurting y'all feelings. Even though I don't say y'all names, your old sugar cookies out there. And you ain't going to do nothing. You know you ain't going to do nothing. You just sitting over there looking like some damn game stalkers, some neighborhood watchers. You see him? Did he do it? Did you see him? Grow up already. The longer you got to sit there and watch me, The longer I gotta sit here in this one spot and you gotta make sure you watch, whether you watching me on TV from the comfort of your home, you could be watching me a million miles away. I ain't stupid. You the one I'm entertaining when I'm talking to my damn self. I know for a fact y'all copying me because I can look on YouTube and see stuff that I only do, and all of a sudden it's out there. Only I do. I know for a fact only I do, and now it's out there. Y'all done did so much mirror swapping and done so much destiny swapping. You can't even find my damn energy. You don't know who you are. You can't even find yourself. So the longer I gotta stay still, no matter if you miles and miles away, no matter if you right here, you gotta watch me, so you gotta stay still. Everybody gotta stay still. This was a trap for us all, for real. Ain't nobody having fun like this. I told y'all this is repetition. They do this in hell for real. Get out of that gang stalking shit. Get out of that neighborhood watch stuff. Start being able to take care of yourself. Start being able to handle your own. Stop depending on somebody else to guide you and give you a check. You're gonna sit there and you neighborhood watching me, you go neighborhood watch your neighbors, you go neighborhood watch them. Before you know it, ain't nobody coming outside, ain't nobody visiting with each other, don't nobody wanna deal with each other because they scared you're gonna do the same thing to them. If you'll do it to somebody that ain't bothering you. I remember a rapper one time, a long time ago. It was some cats on the block. They wanted to go where this rapper went because this rapper used to hang with him, be good friends with him. And the rapper said, they asked the rapper, why can't we, won't you take us with you or something? And he was like, I'm not taking y'all with me. And I barely even knew this rapper, but I appreciate what he said and what he did at the time. We really didn't even get along. He said, he told them, he gave them hell. They started talking junk to each other. And he went off on them. They thought he was flexing in front of his new friends. He said, no, I watched what y'all did to one of the best rappers in y'all neighborhood. And I know you'll do it to me. And I respected that. You can't help but to respect somebody like that. You can't help but to respect somebody like that. I respected that. He said, I'm not taking you, I'm not dealing with y'all, and I'm not gonna help y'all because of the fact that it was a rapper, a good rapper, a better rapper than me in your same town. And you done him in. Trashed him. Disemboweled him. I'm talking about in another way. Get your head out the gutter. I'm scared to talk to y'all people out there. Y'all head really out there, bro. So that's all I wanted to say. It's like y'all out here, I think it was a setup from hell. The movie is a joke, the damn test is a joke, and it was a setup from hell. Like I said, the best thing I seen out of all of this is what I learned, the knowledge I learned, and the position that you try to keep me in. That's the gift that God gave me. That's one of my gifts. No matter where you put me in, no matter where you pressure me in, no matter how you think you got me down, I'm gonna find the best out of it. And I'm gonna make it so beautiful and so marvelous. You're gonna wanna steal that too. Y'all are complete losers. You don't know you only know me. You can't be you can only be me. You can't act like you can only act like me. You lost your souls trying to be me. Walk like me, talk like me, act like me, the women and the men. You can't see the signs? That's another one of my gifts. And y'all want me to still do the test, still preach, still teach, still draw, still sing, still dance. Name one person in the industry doing all that. Everybody that I know that did all that died. Bruce Lee being one of the main ones. I mean, he had his own curricular activity. He had his own gifts, but still, you wanted him to do all that. You wanted him to do all that. You wanted him to do all that. People die in these situations. You get them down to this point. You get them to their lowest and you want to burn them out for the rest they got. You can't hold on to my light. I'm going to say this one more time and keep saying it to you. This is what God said. I'm going to be with you to the last leaf on the tree. You can't catch every box. Don't let no one drag you. And when you finally figure out what you're supposed to do, whatever belongs to you, I'm going to make sure it come to you. When you finally stop, when you finally tired of it. That's the last words my father told me. So y'all write that down and keep telling it to yourself while you out, especially you thieves, you black mass, and you emulators out there. You doppelgangers, copy and pasters, get out squad. Don't let this go to the public. Make sure you keep this for yourself and keep rotating it. Make sure you and your man can hear it. Both of y'all emulate me. But make sure you listen to what I'm saying.